We don't do too many paranormal videos nowadays, mainly because there are too many hoaxes and manipulated images and footage. However, now and then we spot something we think is worth showing you, that we believe is genuine and possibly paranormal in nature. So join us for an old-style top 5s. 5 unexplained creepy anomalies caught on camera. Hand of the Dead. The Argentinian YouTube channel Urbex Castronautica follows 3 friends as they explore abandoned places and cemeteries. In February 2023, they posted a video of their visit to the La Plata cemetery in Buenos Aires. The cemetery, which was constructed in the late 1800s, appeared quite dilapidated, with many exposed coffins and scattered bones. However, the explorers described it as one of the cleanest and most orderly places they had visited, despite mentioning a peculiar smell when they peered into a decrepit mausoleum. Take a look. After the video was aired, commentators noticed a creepy anomaly that the explorers had not noticed at the time. After playing back the footage, they too spotted something creepy in one of the mausoleums. Take a look. Did you see that hand? That was spine-chilling. We actually have a postscript to this cemetery. In early 2024, it came to light that more than 500 coffins and 200 sacks of rotting human remains were found in sheds at La Plata Cemetery. The human remains, which included children, were not found with identifying information and were discovered after a routine audit. Inspectors also encountered a nauseating odour. With the bodies of the deceased being treated in this way, is it any wonder their restless souls are clawing to get out? Ghost Toddler Visiting Grave. In September 2018, 2-year-old Fabiola Rodriguez tragically passed away after her mother's boyfriend, Lalo Anthony Castrillo, physically abused her whilst babysitting her for the first time, causing internal bleeding near her brain, which resulted in her death. Fabiola is buried in the Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and her mother, Sandra, regularly visits the grave and leaves toys and other personal items for her little girl. However, Sandra noticed that some of the items were gone missing. Another family whose son was buried nearby after also being murdered were experiencing the same thing, so they decided to install a camera. After reviewing the footage, they noticed a child wandering around the graves. Take a look. Fearing she may be lost, they showed the images to the cemetery owners, and immediately a worker said, "We know that little girl," and led the family to her grave. The following day, the family went back to the cemetery and discovered Sandra and her grandmother at Faviola's grave and showed them the photos. Sandra knew the little girl was her daughter and began to cry. Not alone after all. Colin documents his exploration of abandoned houses on his YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. In February 2024, on the final leg of his trip to Europe, Colin entered an abandoned house. Inside, it seems like time has stood still. Everything appears to have been left as if the owner suddenly departed, possibly dying or being taken ill and never returned. The house was crammed with personal belongings, including old photographs, food, and knickknacks. However, perhaps on one of the saddest sights was the decomposing body of a cat, possibly left to fend for itself when the owner left. Take a look.
That's really stiff. I want to open that. Oh my god, there is actually... Oh, look, there's a dead cat. There is a dead cat in the suitcase lid. Oh, bless it. Look at it. Oh, that is so sad.
It really was quite a poignant visit. However, there was more to come. When Colin looked back at the footage, he realised he may not have been alone in the house after all. Take a look.
That is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I'll put all the pictures.
It certainly looks like someone pulled that curtain back, rather than the wind catching. It is also worth pointing out the Bearded Explorer is not a ghost hunter, and he does not usually post anything other than explorations or cars. Was that the spirit of the former owner of the house? You decide. Ghost caught on security camera. This next footage was picked up on security camera and posted to Reddit by user Elizabeth Griegel 88. It shows her husband putting the trash out, unaware that in the background a strange spectral figure is lurking. Take a look. In the comments, many believe that they were seeing a ghost. The poster explains that her husband is a skeptic when it comes to the paranormal. However, even he was freaked out by the figure after watching it on his phone after receiving a motion alert, which, to be fair, was probably him putting out the trash. Some commentators were convinced it was cigarette smoke, but the poster said they had both given up smoking several years ago. She also confirmed they had no animals, although she admitted they are surrounded by farmland. The only thing she could confirm was that the man who had previously owned the house had passed away there. Could he be revisiting his former home in spirit form? Take another look and let us know your thoughts on this one. Ghost face seen peering from Glasgow school window. This next image was captured from above Golf Hill School in Glasgow, Scotland, and there appears to be someone or something looking through the skylights in the roof above the school's main hall, windows that are only visible with a drone. Take a look. Now, if that was taken during school hours, then you may think it was just a prank. However, Golf Hill School has been abandoned since 2007, and the position of those windows would make it impossible for a normal human being to reach, without a really high ladder or scaffolding. There is an added level of creepiness to his story. as this is not the first time an alleged ghost has appeared in the windows of the school. In 2020, another snap of the school from a different side appeared to show a face looking out of the window. Take a look. The derelict site has for years been rumoured to be haunted by a young girl who wanders the halls. However, these two images don't appear to be a young girl, so it seems something else is lingering in the old building. The eyes. This next video we know little about, but what is going on speaks for itself. See if you can spot it.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. انصرف طاعة لله وطاعة لرسوله. الآن عليكم أن تنقلوا هذا الذهب طاعة لله وطاعة لرسوله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Who did those eyes belong to? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.